My family kicked me out because of the drinking. I mean, we have to be doing something all the time,
Right.
because if idle hands,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do?
Right.
We're gonna drink, we're gonna do drugs.
My dreams and nightmares have come back in these recent events. And how are you handling personally, on a personal level, how are you handling your post trauma and your sobriety?
Well, as far as how I'm handling it, so this whole situation came up, and it did bring back some remembrance of Iraq and my deployments. The people that pass at the ICU, they're just patients to me. I'm not going to say it doesn't bother me, but it's medicine. You know, people die in the ICU every day, and so I handle it that way. Um, I'm coming up on 2 years sober. I don't think I've ever been this sober this long, and it feels really good. And I attribute that to what's going on right now. To be honest with you, the chaos and the organization that involves that chaos of taking that stability in it. That's what keeps me sober. Of course, I've got my program through the VA and that type of thing, and I also look back at where I was 2 years ago and say I don't want to be that person anymore.
The curriculum is a win-win situation. You're helping the student, you're helping the veteran. Let's put the two together and have an education program. You know, every day America produces more veterans with a host of issues. So we could lessen those issues by just having the conversation ahead of time, perhaps. We've tried everything else. Why not try education? Why not talk about it in real terms, out loud?
About a year and a half ago, I became homeless. Some personal issues came up, some legal issues came up, and it was a rough time for me. I'm an alcoholic, recovered. I did make that public because it's important to me for these kids who are leaders. They're going to be our leaders in the future. And amazing program is me talking to them about what I've done, and they all like approached me, some of them afterwards, saying, hey, I might join the military. Hey, what military do I join? Or do I want to join the military? So that was a great part of this program. Every time I've talked with the kids in this high school, they really engaged with what we had to say about what this program represents. I wish they had something like this in New Hampshire, to be honest with you, because our young adults who are going to be our leaders someday will get it. Every single one of these kids, in some way, I mean, they started asking questions. They started delving into his private life and his service to our country. Mine, we're both open books. You know, he's a great man, and the program works. It's really going to form our future leaders, both men and women, and make them realize that PTSD is real. It ruined my life to a certain point. 2 marriages, my kids didn't, listen to me, whatever. Now they're back in my life, and life is good. So, thank you very much.